Hey guys, Theresias here. Just wanted to do a quick walkthrough of the progress we've made so far on our medieval village turned modern 21st century. Our storyline here is that we, some villagers I guess, have stumbled across an old village, medieval style village of course, complete with castle keep and a huge wall which we'll get to later. And they've moved in and they've modernized the insides of the homes and things a little bit and the businesses, but for the most part the outside is staying in that theme. This is Cynthia's doing. The castle and keep have become her baby project. And I say baby project, but this thing is massive. And when she first started out and I saw this, I thought, wow, that's great. But you guys haven't even seen the backside and all the towers that have gone up, and it's just every day it keeps expanding. And we use a lot of mods in this pack, but Chisels and Bits seems to be her favorite. Some architecture craft. So look at these archways. So I'm going to take a quick run through here. I believe this leads up to what will soon be the barracks, and our gameplay is Cindy does most of this intricate work and building, and then I come along and decorate. She does amazing roof work and stuff, so my forte is actually putting in the decorations. But this throne room that she finished is amazing, and I love this. Look at the chandeliers hanging. This railing all done in Bitworks, the windows, that had to have taken forever, and she's done each and every panel. And of course the throne down there you can see. So that's done in glowstone, but the banners on the wall, it's just gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what the smiley face purple thing in the floor is, but I'll have to ask her what it looks like. A smiley face from here, I'm not sure. Anyway, moving on. Like I said, none of this is decorated, and I don't know what her rooms are going to be, but this, look at this intricate work here. So this looks like it might be some sort of kitchen dining room off of the throne room. That would make sense to me. And since I'll probably end up decorating with her, might turn it into that. We've got this lower room here. Floor's done in Chisels and Bits, or what we call kibbles and bits. Okay. This is leading out the front door of the keep, so we'll get a lower view here. Okay, it's not a smiley face. I have no idea. So, view of the throne room. That skylight. And I have no idea what some of these rooms are going to be. She's obviously still working on them. And we're not fooling with rain here. She has added some towers and things that, see, that's the barracks. Don't know. This is a view of the front of the keep. This road leading out here would be the main road coming into town, of course, and this will all be our villagers. As we get further out of town, it'll be more like peasant houses and fields, but some of our wealthier tenants will live closer to the castle. I have some sheep farmers and chicken farmers out there, just like 4 houses I'm still working on. And this floating platform here is the beginnings of Ariel's wing. Ariel S. wing, I think is how she says it. She is working on our wizard's tower, which will of course be on a floating island, as any good wizard's tower should. And you can see our Waterwheel and the water tower, water house there. The inn straight ahead, that's our Riverport Inn. I'm trying to figure out how to get down easily without trying to find my way. Ooh, think I can do it? Whew, goodness. I could probably fly, I'm opt, but what would be the fun in that? So, do a quick tour. Let's run over here. So, like I said, this is the front of the keep. And I gotta show these gates because they're not actually working gates, but they are done in the Chisels and Bits. So doesn't that look oppressive though? We've got the inner gate. We've got our little horse courtyards. This is just to keep them in for right now. I think she's going to put in some gates and things in a way to actually have the royal horses out. Just had to keep them there for now. Look at that. Isn't that just magnificent? She has spent hours and days and probably a couple weeks now actually just on the keep, and it's nowhere near finished. So I've been working on bringing the road out, and you can see where we've sort of laid the groundwork for that. And then some gravel paths will come off the main road and lead into our residential areas. This is probably one of the biggest, fanciest houses. These have all been decorated, and I'm not going to run through all of them, but we use a lot of Decocraft 2, Bibliocraft, Mr. Crayfish, a lot of decorating ones. This is our, I guess, sheep farmer house. I don't know. It's another house. I'm not going to run through all of them. Architecture craft used on this one. You can see the trim work. I just think this one's a cute old style peasant house. We'll walk inside. This is very, very tiny. Of course, the fireplace going all the way up, and then only one bedroom at the top. No indoor plumbing. This one hasn't quite been modernized yet. Let's see. We'll run quickly. I'm running to make this as quick as possible, but using my energy up too. So you can see the town start coming into view. This is the Riverport Inn because this is the Riverport. So you can see our shipping gate here. If I can get my fish eating out of the way. So that's where, and of course the wall is going to continue on around the whole area. But this is the wall that Cindy has started, and the work on it she's done is very impressive. So she's built a little gate there. This will be the shipping port. Not decorated yet, but it's got several levels. I think it's got 3 levels. This is more of that gorgeous wall. So this would be the back door leading out of town, which there's no gate, there's no door openers yet, but I can jump up here and just look. Sort of. Find me a place to look. So yeah, this would be leading outside the walls. And this is Rogue Dungeons, and this was like the area we flew for a long time, or Cindy did, to find this area to build. And that little castle looking piece, oops, let me put some daylight back in. It was already here from Rogue Dungeons, and we just thought it went with the terrain. So this is the Riverport Inn. And our story is that this is probably one of the older buildings, obviously built in the medieval style. Lots of cobble and dark oak used. And they didn't have indoor plumbing, so as we modernized the town, we had to have a bathhouse. And that's what this is. And I've still got to put in a couple of tubs. We've got little things we're still working on. So then we're going to head towards town. And we have a market square that we have started. The pathway through the market square is already there, and we've got a few businesses in. But this is going to be a long, ongoing project, so I wanted to do this video just kind of document how far we've come. This is our lumberyard. We have Biomes O Plenty, ancient trees are both on here. So we have some of the woods that we use for our building. This is the lumberjack's house. which faces the back of the keep and the Wizard's Tower. Like I said, I'm not going to run through each of them. And this is our hidden chest room with this huge redwood tree. I have turned into, we call them the chest room, and you'll see why in a second. Yes, I am OCD a little bit. Everything is organized. All of our building materials, anything that we need to work on the town, or yeah, we have a dump your shit here, I'll sort it. This is a joke with me and Cindy and Mindy because they like to just run in here and dump stuff in a chest, and then I have to sort it. So as you can see, there's some stuff in there, and there's places for that to go, but I don't mind doing it. So anyway, that's just a fun little peek at our trash can. That's where the magic happens. So this is where we started, at the front of the keep, and that would lead into our market square. And so far we have a florist shop, and I'm not going to go through each one, but we've decided that all of the shopkeepers probably live as they did in times before, above their shops. So we have an upstairs apartment there. The wealthier ones, like the banker, this is obviously a more modern building, probably has a house outside of town, because you know this is a very updated modern bank. We have the safe room. So leading back into town, if you look at the mini map, you can see that there's like the square area there. We have that big tree in the center. That's the center of our market square right here. And we have paths leading out that will have shops all around this area. This is our Birchwood Cafe. It has an apartment upstairs as well. Actually, this is a pretty large one. It holds a family of 4 up there. So, and they have a private entrance through the kitchen only. If there's ever a fire, they're going to die, but oh well. This is the bakery. Obviously, it's one of the more modern ones as well. So we've got our tables and chairs and all of our goodies set out. Look, free cookie with every purchase. And they have their upstairs apartment. Room for, looks like maybe 1 child. Yes, we do make up stories about these as we go along. This is tile work I did with Bits, the Chisels Bits mod. This is going to be, this is the one I'm currently working on. This is the Enchanted books bookstore. So very dark and mysterious and very empty right now. And it's of course across from our, what I call the witchy house. This is the roof work that Cindy has done, which I just love. Doesn't that look very witchy? Almost like a witch's hat. She does a lot of the roofing. I'm not as good at that as she is, but so we trade off. She did the roof on the bakery here as well with the dormers, and I trade off by doing decorating work for her. My forte is inside work. So I did the floor here in Chisels and Bits, of course, and the counter spaces are done in that. So we have our brewing stands and our potions. You can fill your potion bottles here for your brewing stands. And of course we have things for sale, potion ingredients. We have our redstone plants and our nether wart. And she has a little witchy apartment upstairs. Not going to walk through the whole thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it until we get some more things built. So this is as far as we've gotten with our village so far, which is, oh, we've named Handarenville after an old RuneScape character name of Cindy's. Since she discovered the land, she flew the most and the furthest out from our spawn point on this server and found this location for the village. We named it after her. So I hope I will be doing another video, but it's probably going to be a couple months while we build some more. Thanks, guys!